Welcome back to Mora TV. So right now there is this trending letter from Morara Kebaso, or this post by Morara Kebaso Senior, and it really displays some message that I want to share with you, because this message is very key and it exposes the relationship between William Ruto and Gachagua. For real, this guy has done a lot of research in the last few days, and he has done good in exposing many projects which the government started for the purpose of doing what? I don't want to finish. So I want to start by reading the letter before we go ahead to conclude or come out with what is in the content of this post by Morara Keboso. So this is a screenshot from Facebook and it reads like this: the disagreement between William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua has nothing to do with you as a Kenyan getting development and services. It is about one Pwagu from stealing more than the other Pwagu. The MPs are active in that disagreement because they are the pipes which the money flows out. They are the one who register the companies and lobby the contractors, then withdraw the cash and then take the big share to the two. Therefore, if you are a Kenyan citizen participating in that fight by supporting one side or the other, you should occupy your mind and know that you are not the food they are fighting for. Yeah, that's it, and that's what Mr. Morara Kibasos has just given out to the Kenyans today. So for me, I feel like indeed there is a division between these two leaders, and if the agency were to be utilize this change, I don't want to say wise because the agencies are already wise. So basically, what's happening is that they need to utilize this opportunity to mobilize the resources of the agency and come out strongly condemn these two people, because right now, as we are in a crisis of JKIA Adani deal, which has caused so much controversy in the country and caused so much pain, but these two people are still fighting because they don't care about us. On the other day, Mr. Morara Kebaso said that these people treat us as prisoners. Whenever they campaign, it's like they're giving prisoners the manifesto of that: if you vote me, I will give you more food, more time in the sun and bedding and these things. So whenever the agency decided to demonstrate, it's like the political class will see them as the people who are trying to oppose them, or they are trying to escape the prison. So that's what has been happening. But now back to the main story which Morara exposed, is that the relationship between two people is not there at all. We can confirm that, and we can start by playing a clip of Rigathi Gachagua talking somewhere while he was one of his rallies.
Uhuru Kenyatta akakuwa president, alafu akakupatia kazi. Sasa wewe umekuwa mkubwa, umekuwa na kiburi na unajipiga kifua ati wewe ni bwana kubwa. Si wazungu walikuwa hapa na wakaenda? Power is very temporary. Ukipewa power, tumia kusaidia.
Basically, from that video, one can say that indeed this guy seems to be very angered by his boss because they are not in good terms, and they may be not in good terms because Ruto seems to have different interests from Gachagua. And apart from that, we have seen where these people are. The Mount Kenya kingpinship is being really fought for by people who are sponsored by Ruto's side, or the people who are Ruto's allies. For example, we have seen Kimani Ichung'wah going around really labeling Mr. Gachagua a tribalist and a person who is a opportunist who wants to fight for himself, not for the interest of the people. And that's what Mr. Rigathi Gachagua is also fighting from other people like Mwangi Kiunjuri. So the basic fight of this is for political mileage, political gains, and political big, yani ile tu kukua mnoma, yani so that you can control the masses come in 2027 election. So that's what these people are up to. But on the other side, we have seen Kimani Ichung'wah also relentlessly trying to prove himself as the kingpinship, because earlier we saw when Cleophas Malala gave that press, he said that the people took him out of UDA are the people who are fighting Mr. Gachagua. So that's what happened. And Mr. Cleophas Malala exited by mentioning Kimani Ichung'wah, Cesar Mbarira as the people who even wanted to impeach the deputy president. So the deputy president is not in good terms with this boss, but the boss is not fighting directly, is using the allies, and that's the modern war of politics. The politics nowadays is through allies and the political stages. That's how they fight. But we from the other side don't get the chance to notice that a lot.
Rais, unajua wewe umeitwa majina mengi, sitaki nirudie yengine hapa isisemekane ni mimi nimekubatiza, lakini kutoka Zakayo umeitwa na ukakubali in order to get us to the show safely. Pia Rais, unajua hivi majuzi, just like our bishop has told us, even from fellow countrymen and even people in your team that you work with, you have been christened as a cunning hare, ambaye ameuliza mwenzake waende wakachape mabibi zao, na sisi wengine tukaitwa hyenas. Unajua wengine tumeitwa barking dogs and you are the dog owner. But I want to tell you, Excellency, take heart. Haya mambo yote, yale majina yote utaitwa, yale matusi yote utatukanwa, just get this country to the show safely. Because if you trust in God, and the Lord that has gotten you to where you are and gotten our country to where we are, will deliver this country and get us to show safely, and we'll be a safe and prosperous nation. Don't be afraid. Shake off the snake. That viper on your hand, Your Excellency, the viper, the snake in your government, please shake it off. Shake it off, Your Excellency. Shake it off, not for your own sake so that it doesn't bite you. Shake off the snake on your hand so that your hand may do what the Lord purposed that hand to do, to deliver our country safely to the show. Kwa hayo mengi, Mungu awabariki, Governor.
So who do you think is the snake Mr. Kimani Ichung'wah is talking about? Because if you see, this fight continues to be so intense that these people want to be, each of them want to be the Mount Kenya kingpin, because they believe that when they come back to the ground will either be fought for one side. Somebody is really looking forward to gaining on this time round by benefiting from the efforts of the agency, because the next coming days you will notice that these people will be back to the ground. This is after the president arrived back from Germany, where he had gone for this development tour. But the reality is that Kenyans are not stupid, or they can't be lied to, because I believe now Mount Kenya will be broken into two regions, because now we have the Mount Kenya East and we have the Mount Kenya West, and that's now very evident. Nobody can even lie to you, because that has been confirmed. And then it means that the political region will be broken into two. That means Gachagua will hold one side, because some people won't leave Gachagua because they believe in him, and other side will be with Kindiki and Ruto group, that is with the likes of Kimani Ichung'wah. So the political, they will be that the race for the mountain will be very tough, and it will be tough in the coming days, because already the war has started. The war has started. It's only waiting for the troops to be in the ground. That's what is going to happen in terms of this political rage.